To ensure that Kazakhstan is a strong, sovereign state where the rights of people of different nationalities are guaranteed and where Kazakhs form the basis of the national state subject of Kazakhstan. And it is a state, despite Putin constantly claiming that the Kazakhs had no statehood. This is either a profound misunderstanding or a deliberate distortion of the situation. This is a very ancient state, the Horde, which inherits the empires of the Huns, which inherits the great ancient Turkic state created by Ashina, which inherits the state of Chinggis Khan, that stretched across the world from China to Western Europe. And this is a people with a very ancient culture and political lineage. It is just a different non-European policy. This needs to be understood. Why do you care so much for the Kazakhs? Olga Gladkik asks. Because I respect and love these people. They are worthy noble people of warriors, strong men, and worthy women. I don't generalize, but overall, you understand, they, at least, defend their national identity, their national dignity. They do not submit to power, as we Russians, so to speak, allowed to happen in Russia, where our villages, small towns were simply destroyed and our lands were all handed over to the oligarchy. Kazakhs have a different attitude toward their land and their patrimonial dignity. We need to learn from the Turkic peoples, especially the peoples of the Great Steppe, how to defend ourselves. I believe that the alliance between Russians and Turkic nations is fundamental for a future of our independence and sovereignty. Fundamental. We must strive for this Eurasian unity. This is the foundation to which the peoples of the Caucasus, Armenians, Jews and other peoples living here will be added. But the ethnic foundation is the Russian-Turkic alliance. Northern Kazakhstan is Russian land, right? Someone named N. Carlos. Why the hell, it is Russian land. Maybe you will say that Chechnya is also a Russian land. What are you talking about? Northern Kazakhstan was settled by Russians during the Stolypin times, then colonized during the time of the Tselina campaign. This land is the homeland of the Middle Jews, it has always belonged to the Turkic peoples. Northern Kazakhstan is the oldest of the Great Steppe, it is the heart of the Great Steppe. There were ancient Turkic states there that existed during the time of the Huns, as described by Gumilev. When there was no Russia yet, no Slavs on the land, but Proto-Turks, the Huns, were already there. They were a bit to the east towards China, but it's a vast land. It has always been their land. Scythians also lived there. You should understand that Russians only came there in the 18th century. The first imperial colonizers. It is not inherently Russian land. You are talking some disgusting nonsense.